Hello, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your new moon in Leo reading, which is occurring on July 24th. So this is the energies around the new moon, before, during, after. Also, I want to put out there, we are now in Mercury Retrograde. So today, July 17th, is the start of Mercury Retrograde, and it continues through August 11th. So July 17th through August 11th is Mercury Retrograde, and the new moon in Leo is July 24th. So we're jumping in here with a Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. Let's see what we have for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow, we have the Two of Water, or the Two of Cups, partnership, commitment, and reconciliation. So be careful about reconciliations during Mercury retrograde, but at the same time, this could be one of those right timing things. It could be a reconciliation with an old friend. Maybe there was unfinished business with someone, and it was like a light-hearted thing. It doesn't have to be a big, intense thing. And you happen to be able to reconnect during this Mercury retrograde time period. So to me, that is an example of a positive Mercury retrograde thing. Okay, for some of you, there could be love. If you are in a committed relationship right now, I feel like this new moon energy is going to help you to communicate better, help you to voice how you're feeling, or the other person is more able to voice how they're feeling. Maybe there have been hidden feelings that were hard to express, and somehow something just triggers a flow. It might be just something in the moment, something in a more casual conversation might trigger the flow of letting these emotions and feelings come out and expressing them exactly as they are. Okay. So, we have the Knight of Earth, slow, steady progress. This says organized, responsible, and supportive. So you could be seen this way, fire signs, as very responsible, supportive, as stability for someone. And stability is coming back to something important in your life. It could be a relationship, and it could be finances, it could be both. But something is headed in the right direction. It's more secure. And we have the Eight of Air. Okay, so we're letting go of this self-doubt, confusion. Know that you have free will. And the only thing holding you back is your own self-doubt. The only thing causing you confusion is your own self-doubt, okay? But you can free yourself. It's just the knowledge of that you can free yourself and the willingness to do it. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and happy birthday, Leo. Your season is coming up in just a couple of days. Okay, so this is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. Whoa, okay, we have the Six of Wands. Yep, there's a victory in an important relationship with someone. If this is not like a love thing you're concerned about, it could be, say, like a work connection, an important communication with a work person or a business partner or something like that. And I'm also getting someone is victorious over other players, other bids, or other like pitches. Okay, so you work for a company and there's a lot of other companies pitching whatever it is to a bigger company. I feel like you are winning. You are the one that is going to be chosen, or your company. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so that's an authoritative energy. It's someone in your life, or could represent you, making an unemotional decision about your financial future. You're focusing on how things are right now and how you want them to be going forward. Look at that. And then we have the World. Okay, I'm going to get some more clarifiers and then I'll hold them up. So we're clarifying the Six of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely some love here. I'm feeling marriage energy too for some of you, or a stronger commitment. King of Swords and Temperance, and we have the World, well, with the Devil. Okay, so we're going to go deeper. Two of Cups, partnership, commitment, reconciliation, with the Six of Wands, so that's a victory, and the Knight of Wands. So I want to say a couple of things here. Be careful about an empty victory. Someone might be vying for your partner just because they're jealous of you or your relationship, and they just want to win. They don't really want that person, but it might be a thing where it's a test to you, because you have to trust your partner. Express how you feel without acting jealous. Express how you feel, like, hey, I really like you. I like where our relationship is going. Is there any reason I should be concerned about this person who seems attracted to you? Like, you can voice that without sounding desperate or jealous, right? And as long as you trust your person after the conversation, then just back away. If they prove that they are honest, you'll see that. If they prove that this other person can just come on in and steamroll over your relationship, well, it's better that you know now. You'll know like what type of character they are, if they're a weak character or whatever. I don't feel that it, for many of you listening, I don't feel that it's going the negative way, but my point is, it's important for you to communicate. I really like you. I want to be with you. I want to get to know you better. But I see this other person here in the periphery. Is this an issue, a problem? Do you have interest? Do you know what I mean? So when this person realizes that they have a chance with you, they might not even pay any mind to that other person. But make sure your feelings are genuine. Make sure your feelings are genuine, and this is not a competition that you are getting sucked into. The Knight of Pentacles, organized, responsible, supportive. There's some movement here. It's slower, but it's supportive. It's slower, but there's healthy growth. It's slower, but there's money growth in the right direction. And that's being clarified by the King of Swords and Temperance. So Temperance could represent Sagittarius energy. To me, this is your confidence. This is about your emotional balance, getting in touch with your emotions and not letting them fly off the handle if you see a threat in money or love or any other scenario. I'm also picturing a biology lab. Someone might be in nursing school or medical school. I don't really know what it would be called, but there's something about like the legal side of medicine. Like you might be a forensics person and you do something medical in forensics, or you're interested in that, or you're dealing with someone in that, and it's very interesting. Someone's writing about this too. If you're thinking about writing something along those lines, I'd say go for it. I think that there's an emotional healing that's needed here too with Temperance. Someone wants to fly off the handle, or someone you know is flying off the handle, and it's hard for you to not pick up on their energy and kind of chime in. Okay, we have the Eight of Air or Eight of Swords, the self-doubt, confusion, needing to know that you have free will, right? The devil doesn't want you to know that you have free will. The devil wants you to be doubtful. The devil wants you to believe you'll never win, okay? Whether this represents a person or people who've been envious of you, or if it represents your inner voice, your inner ego telling you, don't bother, why bother, I'll never win. You have to shut that off and look at all of the reasons that you're okay, and look at things that you feel passionate about in life, not just another person and love or something like that, but what do you feel passionate about? Do you take care of animals? Do you like to garden? Like anything like that. With the world is saying like you are past all of this petty junk. Try not to use the slightest word that might, hold back my progress here, if you know what I mean. The world is a level up. You're above it. You're past it. You've learned. Okay. So as long as you're aware of that, as long as you don't keep company with similar characters as before, maybe people you previously trusted, but now you know, I can't trust those people. The similar situation comes up. I know now, turn the other way, walk away, right? It's like your choice if you invite this negativity, self-doubt, devil energy in. Don't let that entrap you. See? Because you can just walk away. You're doing it to yourself, and don't let anybody else get their jollies thinking they have control over how secure you feel about yourself, right? The world, where did the devil card go? Here, okay. The world, devil also represents Capricorn, okay? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just putting it out there. Capricorns, you know, higher vibing Capricorns, or when Capricorns are in their better energy, can be very confident in a good way, okay? Confident, not arrogant. I like that. So the world, I feel like there's something more I want to say about the world. Like there's freedom here. Like you free yourself with that 8 of Swords there. You're like, I'm doing this to myself. I can't believe I've been doing this. Don't get caught up in beating yourself up about it though with that devil card. Don't be like in the middle of this realization that like I've had the power all along to just free myself of the situation. You know, why didn't I? And then you go into beating yourself up. That keeps you stuck in the situation. You're not meant to be there anymore. Okay? I want to say divine timing. Sometimes people don't like hearing that, but I feel like it's here now. It's time because you've been there, done that. Let's get a couple more of these and then we'll go into some more oracle. All right. Whoops. We have the Fool, okay? Gotta do that one too, but hang on a second. The world is the end, right? A level up, the end of a cycle, a graduation, maybe getting a book published, a magazine article, getting a degree, some kind of success. It could be a marriage. It could be a vacation too, by the way. It could be new experiences via, you know, vacation experiences. I'm getting that medical thing again. Someone's in a medical museum. It's like really fascinating, something very sciencey. Anyway, the ending in a good way, right? A success, a triumph. And then the Fool is about beginnings, okay? So I don't want to say beginning and then ending, beginning and then ending. You're coming to the end of a cycle. You're beginning a new journey. You do have wisdom behind you, but you're a little bit naive about certain things, and that's okay because that's what brings the adventure. The tarot is about the Fool's journey. And look, we have the 8 of Swords again. So I've stressed it a lot already. So know that you have free will. You don't have to cower to somebody else, and also don't cower to your negative inner voice telling you you can't do this, or telling you to give in to your fears, okay? There's that. Let's see. What do we have next? Oh, here we go. Okay. I wanted to do this deck. This is the Energy and Spirit Oracle. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the new moon in Leo. And some Mercury Retrograde energy going on here. Look, we have the elementals, 12. If you like numerology, look up 12 and 3. The 12 days of Christmas just popped into my head. So if Christmas is a fun holiday or something you're looking forward to, even though it's several months away, maybe there are certain people you see around that time of year. There might be something like building up to that. It says nature, spirits, and the 4 elements. So we're in summer now. So where I am, we're in summer, and then we have fall, and then winter. By the time we get to what I was thinking of is like Christmas time, right? So the first thing I want to say is enjoy every season of your life, every step of the way. every step of a relationship, whether it's a new one or someone you've been with for a long time. Enjoy every step, every experience. Things change, you know. Things change in relationships, and if it's a relationship you want to keep, it's important to communicate, like we were saying in the beginning, and adapt. I'm getting someone's business is very seasonal. It's not that you necessarily do best in one season, which could be the case, but there's something about the dynamic of the workers or your clients or something like that that seem to, I want to say, change like the wind. I don't know what it is. Change like the seasons. I feel like someone is like coming back from a vacation or just a long weekend in nature or something like that, where you've had a chance to just get away from it all, like a place where you can rest your mind. And this is going to bring balance because we have letting go of urgency. So I think many of you need to have a change of scenery, probably in nature, and it says surrender and freedom from time constraints. So there's a lot of freedom energy in this reading. So yeah, I started to say, like, when it comes to business, it might not simply be that there's better business during a certain season, but I think that there's an element or a dynamic to the business. So whether it's your own business or you work for a company, there's a dynamic that somebody kind of needs to surrender to, let it happen. There might be someone misbehaving, and they're not going to be there very long anyway. So it's not like you're surrendering or cowering or just letting them treat you abusively, but it's like you know in the back of your mind, like, okay, that's the season and the nature of this business. This person's not going to be here much longer. I'm not going to let them take me down with them, but I'm just going to kind of just let things fall out the way it will, because I don't want to be part of that mess that comes crashing down on this person. It's like something someone else created. It's their problem, and they're trying to take you down with them, probably simply because you're there. Maybe they don't know you that well, and they've already alienated everyone else, or they have tried to do this to everyone else, and now they're trying it with you. So it's just like, know that soon this will be done. And this is November on the calendar. So for some reason, I'm getting that winter holiday energy. I don't know. There's something that's very seasonal. So I know I'm jumping around with my messages here. As always, take what makes sense for you, because these are general readings, not private, personal readings, whatever. And if you are looking for one, you can email me. My email is in the description below. Letting go of urgency. So just know that everything has a cycle. There's a cycle of change. You can't stop something from happening that's already happening, but you can take care of yourself. And look, oh my God, are you kidding me? Freedom. I don't even know what else to say, but thank you, God, for these strong messages. Moving on and letting go. Moving on and letting go. Freedom. Let me show you this again. That is unbelievable. If I already didn't make thumbnails, I might use this as my thumbnail. Gosh, that's just a beautiful card for one thing, and I can't believe how validating. I know somebody who is Sagittarius rising, and my Jupiter is in Sagittarius, and I can't help but reflect on that, even though this reading is for all of you, not me. It might have something in it for me too. But what do we have for the collective, everyone listening? So this is the flower, secret Secret Garden deck. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. Look. And letting go of urgency. Another synchronous message. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. And surrender and freedom from time constraints. All right, shall we get another one? You don't have to solve everything today. Bloom and attract more than butterflies. So I feel like many of you listening are blossoming in many ways. Everything comes together. Say your relationship starts running more smoothly, and so does your business or your work or whatever it is you're doing. Something important is running much more smoothly. For somebody listening at your community, something has been bothering you in your neighborhood or community, and it's getting resolved. Don't worry, it's getting resolved, and peace is going to come back. Retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. Love this for you, fire signs. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment below if you wish. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you again soon.